Hi everyone, so this is just a quick video. I've heard of some road closures on some of the routes that we normally take. So I took a drive around some of these routes just to see what exactly is happening with the road closures, how long they are, and how they would possibly affect the rides. So this is the first section as we just headed out of Simonstown and we're coming up towards Millers. And as you can see here, we're about to approach a stop go. And I actually noticed this next sign coming up. I think it is that warns for cyclists as well. Um, that the roadblock applies to cyclists as well. So this is not something that you're gonna need to, or try to ride around or try to push through. Even though you're a cyclist, you need to abide by the same as the cars do. So this is the section you can see here that we're going through, which is a slight detour, a bit of gravel, dirt on the road, nothing too crazy. This section, obviously you're going to be waiting with any cars potentially. So, there's not much space for cyclists to be on the left hand side and for cars to pass on the right. We also quite often see cars with trailers, boats, or anything trailing behind them, and those things are quite wide. So I think my concern is more around that. A little bit of more gravel and dirt on the road on that section, as you can see as we pass there. And from this section on, there's not much. As we come up around the corner to Miller's Point, you'll see just before we reach the crest, there's a section of mud on actually both sides of the road. So here's the entrance to the Miller's Point resort at the bottom there. A little bit of water coming across the road, nothing serious. And as we take the bend here and we just about to hit the top of this climb, you'll notice there's this section over here, quite a bit of dirt on both sides of the road, so it forced that oncoming car into my lane, so to go a little bit more to the left there just to avoid him. This next stretch here, there's nothing really that's changed. This has always been a poor section of road, lots of bumps and holes to look out for on the way down. Doesn't look like there's anything more than what there normally is. The last time that I can remember cycling down here, so this is still much more of the same. A little bit of more gravel and dirt on the road here. Things might look different when you come past here. It all depends on when last it was raining. I think we had heavy rains about 2 days ago, so or 2 days prior to taking this video, I should say. So yeah, you can see still lots of water coming down off the mountain. Now, as you're about to take, there's a bend coming up. On the right hand side, there's a section where there's some heavy trucks or bulldozers or whatever you want to call them. You'll see one trying to come out here. So another thing to look out for there is that there may be heavy machinery or trucks on this section of road as well. For the next section now, there's nothing much, right all the way through past Misty Cliffs. One or two new potholes to look out for, but yeah, nothing else to write home about there. Now on to Chapman's Peak. So there's again a lot of water running off the mountain. You would have seen there some waterfalls. I don't say waterfalls, but a lot of water dripping off these overhanging ceilings. So just something to look out for. From here, a lot of traffic cones just warning motorists and cyclists obviously about that there's roadworks coming up. Couple of bends and then you'll start seeing the signs talking about like reducing your speed and the distance to the upcoming stop go system. So obviously the stop go is in both directions, so it doesn't matter whether you're coming up from the Noordhoek side or if you're coming down from Hartbay side. You're going to obviously be affected by this, depends on what your luck is on the day. Again, you're going to have a situation here where if you held up by not sorry if you held up, but if you were stopped and you've got a couple of cars behind you, the section, it's going to be, I'd say, challenging, because obviously coming up from this side, if you're heading towards the top of Chappies, you may have a string of cars behind you getting irritated. I mean, more so than what they already are with cyclists. So, yeah, that's about it in terms of the route that I took today. So, looking at the roadworks for the stop start out at Miller's, and then again on Chapman's Peak, on the Noordhoek side of Chapman's Peak, there's a stop go there that will affect you as well. So just bear this in mind, and we don't need any more hate towards cyclists. So I think we need to do our part and just abide by the rules of the road. And stop start is for us cyclists as well. So yeah, stay safe out there, and I hope that this information is useful when you're planning your next route.